What is up, gamers? Ace of all trades here, back at it again with another retro gaming video. If you guys didn't get to take a look at the last video, be sure to check out the link in the description box below. You can be able to see the last game we talked about, which was obviously something about Sonic. You guys already know. But this week in retro gaming, I wanted to show you guys Megaman X3 while also talking about the Megaman X series and just a few things that I just wanted to talk about. Now, the reason why I brought this video up is because the other day I was going ahead and uninstalling a few games from my Steam library, and I took a look and I saw that Mighty No.9 was already uninstalled. And I just thought about it. For Mighty No.9 to be supposedly the spiritual successor to Mega Man and the Mega Man X series, they did a very poor job on it, and it was nothing like it. Like, you can't beat Mega Man X. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, I feel bad for people that donated for the game, because I know there's a few people that donated to the game that still didn't get their money, and I feel bad for even buying it, to be real with you. I mean, it was an easy game to beat, but I just thought it would be cool, and it wasn't. And it's just like, when you got powers and stuff like that, it really didn't even matter. That was the thing that bothered me the most. It's like only 2 powers that you would use, compared to like the X series, when at least the first early segments of the X series, where each one of your powers can be used for something else to be able to easily defeat one of your opponents. Now, the reason why I want to talk about Mega Man X3 is because out of all of the series, Mega Man X3 is the first time that you actually can be able to use Zero as a playable character. Now, Zero wasn't able to be played the first game in Mega Man X or X2. If you guys already know what happened in X, he died, but in X2, his parts were scattered everywhere, and Mega Man had to go and find it. Once you find all of his parts, when it comes to 3, now 3, he's a playable character, he has his lightsaber, all that dope. But that's enough about Mega Man X3. If you guys want to find out more, I'll put a link down in the description box below so you guys can get some more information, and you guys can check out the gameplay while I'm talking about these topics. Now, ranking. Now, yes, there is a lot of Mega Man X games, or excuse me, Mega Man games, but I wanted to rank the Mega Man X series. Now, to be fair, here's the true list of Mega Man X games right now. Before I even rank them, you have Mega Man X, you have Mega Man X2, you have Mega Man Extreme, Mega Man X3, Mega Man Extreme 2, Mega Man X4, X5, X6, X8, X7, I skipped that for some reason, and you have Mega Man X Command Mission. Now, my top 3 will have to be the original 3. Now, that's just my opinion, but let me know down below if you guys have had the opportunity to play all of them, because the last one with Mega Man X Command Mission came out for PlayStation 2, which you could play. Let me know, and also Nintendo GameCube. And they have multiple characters other than Mega Man and Zero to play. Yeah, like Axel and a few other people. But my top 3 in my ranking, it would have to go, number 1 would be the original Mega Man series, just because you can't beat that. Like, that was, when you first come in, the first stage got you hyped for everything else. And then when you go around and you collect the different parts for Mega Man, and you get and you have the ability to be able to get Ryu's move at the end of the game itself, when you go to, I guess I forgot the name of the robot, but he's like the purple robot, when he gets like the little bubbles that you can shoot out on the top of that mountain. That's where you can learn Ryu's move. So it was always dope. You have to have that one. Like, and when that Sigma stage, when you go against Sigma the last time, like, that music always gets you hyped. Like, even now, thinking about it can get me hyped. You gotta go with the first original. And then after Mega Man X, I would have to say Mega Man X3. Now, the reason why I say Mega Man X3 is because X2 was cool, don't get me wrong. That would be my 3rd choice in the top 3. But Mega Man X3 was so dope. The fact that I was finally able to play Zero. Like, I was so hyped to play Zero, it was ridiculous. Of course, it followed the same format. You go around, you defeat each boss, and then at the end, you defeat Sigma, who you have to fight again in Mega Man X3. He's a virus. But that's the reason why I liked put Mega Man X3, then Mega Man X2 on my series. Now, I'll probably talk about the rest of the Mega Man X series later on down the road, but the top 3 was the original 3 in my opinion. Now, let's just go ahead and get to this Mighty No.9 subject. Let's just go ahead and just talk about this. Now, if you guys didn't already know, I live under a rock. Mighty No.9, it came out in 2016, and I wish that it didn't. I wish that it just didn't come out, because then we could have just let Mega Man rest and he could have just made cameos in other games. Now, of course, this wasn't originally Mega Man because Capcom wouldn't allow it. Capcom reserves the rights and owns Mega Man. So the owner or the creator of Mega Man said, okay, I'm going to do a game on Kickstarter and I'm going to go ahead and create another, basically a spiritual successor to Mega Man. And he did a piss poor job doing it. Originally, when we first saw the gameplay of the game, it looked dope. It was like a dope concept. Everybody was hyped. People were donating for it and everything. People just couldn't wait for the game. And then you get the game. And then you got this kid named Beck, of course, that looks kind of like Mega Man. And of course, he has the ability to be able to absorb different robots' powers afterwards. Now, the thing with Mighty No.9, what you can do is you can quote-unquote use your speed dash to combo and get different type of items through these robots that you would do. And that was cool and all, but the game was just like there was no point. And I feel like it did a horrible job at it. And I just feel like if you're gonna make a successor to a game, make sure you do a great job at it. This is why I spoke about this in the last video when it came to Sonic and how I said, you know what, you should let Sonic go, because when they came out with that Sonic Boom bullshit, excuse my language, they killed him. Now, Mega Man had the potential to be better, and I feel like if Capcom would have allowed there to be a new Mega Man game, it would have been fine. I think it would have been fine. I think it would have been a good job, but it wasn't. So the creators had to make it back, and they came up with Mighty No.9. Now, that's my own opinion. That's how I feel about Mighty No.9. But you let me know what you think of Mighty No.9 down below. I personally don't like it. I didn't. It was an easy game to beat. At first, I was like, oh, this is cool, but I got over it after maybe like 20 minutes. I can play the X series like it's nothing and have a good time still playing it, just like I did when I first played it. But enough about Mighty No.9. Tired of talking about negatives. Here's a topic of debate, and I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Who would you choose between Mega Man or Zero? Now, we obviously know a lot about Mega Man, and my opinion about Mega Man may be a little bit biased because he's also one of my top characters, gaming characters of all time. But Zero is dope too. Don't get me wrong. When he was in, I believe he was in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I was like, oh, this is lit. I'm about to use Zero for sure. And I like Zero. And like the Mega Man Zero series for Game Boy Advance, that series was dope. But I just don't know. My opinion, I would take Mega Man. But let's go over Zero. Zero is the leader, obviously. He usually leads Mega Man. But sometimes Zero can get a little bit over himself, and clearly you can see that he may kill himself. It happens. And Mega Man has to save him. Now, Mega Man is a little bit more lighthearted than Zero. Mega Man is more peaceful, but then he doesn't want to fight. But then once he knows that he has to fight, he has this huge potential. Now, don't get me wrong. Zero has a badass weapon. Like, he's able to use his lightsaber, which is dope. He has his full powered move where his body turns purple and there's like a ray that comes out plus with the blast, which is dope. But with Mega Man and with the ability of him being able to take anybody in Robot's power, I would actually have to say Mega Man. Now, like I said, that's just my opinion. That's how I feel. Let me know down in the comment section who you guys would choose. Would you rather ride with Mega Man or Zero? If I had to fight somebody, if I had some robots or whatever it may be, I'm picking Mega Man, because I know when Mega Man beats that ass, he's taking a robot's power and maybe use it for himself. Sorry guys that like Zero, no hard feelings. I like Zero a lot, but Mega Man's my choice. And closing statements, really just do I think that there could be another Mega Man or a potential for Mighty No.9 to be better if it comes out with another one? No, I don't think so. But for some reason nowadays in games, the first games typically suck, and then the second game is what the first game should have been, like Titanfall 2, things along those lines. So you never know. We'll see. That doesn't mean that Sonic Boom should be made. Yes, I'm gonna throw in Sonic Boom. Horrible. Sonic Boom 2 and Fire Ice never should have been made. But that's how I feel. But I doubt that's gonna happen. Other than that, I don't really have much else to say in these closing statements. I really want to see some user engagement down below in the comment section. I want to see what you guys think about Mega Man. Would you pick Mega Man, or would you pick Zero? And let me know what you guys think. What are your guys' ranking of the Mega Man X series, the X series? Now, you don't have to include all of them if you don't want. If you want to do your top 5, or if you want to do all of them from 1 all the way down, let me know what you guys think down in the the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for sticking through this with me, watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are digging the new format. I'm loving doing this, the topics and everything like that. It's fun, keeps the things going, emotion going and everything. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is Ace of All Trades with the game Illuminaughty, and I'm out.